Yes, my people, welcome back to another video and welcome back to the Glory Hunter Challenge. And hello and welcome to Season 3 of the Glory Hunter Challenge. We go into our third season, our second season as Chelsea boss, and our first time in this series being at the same club for more than 1 year. Today, I'm going to just go over our business that we have done in the summer. And as you can see by the title, we do have a record signing. We have broken the record that Chelsea spent. And if you know Chelsea, you know that means we've spent big money. They obviously signed Kepa for big money. They signed Moises Caicedo for big money. Enzo Fernandez for big money. So we have signed a player for more than £100 million. And then we will play Leeds United in the first live comp of the season to just kickstart the season and get it underway. And I'm also going to just talk about what my aims are for the year. Now, obviously, this is the first season as well that we don't have a cup to go for. Well, we do, but I don't think it's necessarily as realistic as in the other two seasons. As in the first season with Aston Villa, we had the FA Cup and the Europa League to go for. We obviously got to the final in both of those. Last season, we had the Conference League that really, if we didn't win it, it was a bit of a calamity. I don't know how to say that word. It was a bit shit if we didn't win it. And obviously, thankfully, we did. Which obviously was last episode. And then this year, we are in the Premier League and the Champions League. So if I just go to the Premier League here, quickly. In fact, it's going to spoil who I've signed. I hope not. We'll go stages just in case it does. Obviously, we are in the Premier League. And our aim for this year is to try and have a little bit of a title charge and try and win the league. That's what I want to do. I want to try and win the Premier League this year. I don't think we will. I think next year we will. I think if we can get some business done in the summer next year, there's a couple of positions in the team that I do want to improve still. But I think we are getting there where we have a team that is good enough to win the league. I think us, City, Liverpool and Arsenal are all at a pretty similar level. So I think there's a chance we could win the league. I don't know if we're going to win the Champions League. I think that's a stretch maybe. But I definitely want to try. So the aim for this season is to just do as well as we can in the Champions League and as well as we can in the Premier League. And there will be more Premier League live comms this season than there has been in others. I will obviously prioritise the Champions League in the later rounds, but I want to do more Premier League live comms than doing one and then I end up in January. I'm not going to prioritise the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup at all. I'm going to strictly show a lot of Premier League live comms this year. So, who have we splashed the cash on? Let's show you, shall we? It's going to hit you immediately. As there it is, the reveal. So, let's start with the sales then. We did sell Liam Delap to Manchester United for 46 million. He just didn't really play last year. And we have signed a new striker. So, he is now our third choice striker. Technically fourth as well. So, thought it was good to get him off the wage bill and also get some money. We then sold Benoit Badiashile, as we did sign a new centre-back, and he wanted to leave, and he didn't really play last year at all, so thought I'd cash in on him. We then sold Mikhailo Mudryk, get him off the wage bill as well, which is fantastic, for 13 million. We then sold Reggie Walsh. I was needing money at this point to try and finalise this man. So I just tried to sell as much as I could. And then there is a lot of loans. And the big one, Raheem Sterling has gone to Auxerre, which means we got 300 grand off the wage bill. So, who did we sign? We didn't sign anyone at the end of last year, did we? No. So, we picked up Ferran Torres on a free transfer, complete across the front four really well. Brought him in to be my backup striker. And I think he'll actually end up being my backup left winger, which is really nice. Good player. Obviously was at Manchester City before. And then we signed a new centre half. I said I wanted to strengthen the defence, and we have done just that as we brought in Nico Schlotterbeck from Dortmund for £54 million off the back of 2 good seasons for Dortmund. I thought 54 million as well. Pretty decent signing. And then the big one, we signed Vinicius Junior for 132 million. And he is going to be our number 9 for the season. I'm very excited to use him. Come off the back of 2 unbelievable years for Real Madrid. Manchester City wanted him, but we got in there first and picked him up for 132 million. Now, a little bit of backstory about Vinicius Junior. Me and my brother did a Foot Manager save on FM 17, I think. It was before he went to Real Madrid. We used him. He was unbelievable. He played, I remember my brother telling me it was like 1,000 games, 999 goals for him. And I've never used him on Football Manager since that year. So, 9 years later, we are using Vinicius Junior again. So if you are watching this, there we go. This one's for you. So, our lineup for today as we face against Leeds United then. We are going with Garcia in goal. A back 4 of Reece James, Fofana, Schlotterbeck and Cucurella. With a midfield 2 of Moises Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez. The in behind Vinicius Junior, the middle 3 I guess you call it, has remained unchanged with Palmer on the right, Giovanni Quenda on the left and Nico Paz off the back of an unbelievable season last year. Scoring 30 goals is in the 10 with Vinicius Junior leading the line for Chelsea. So, there it is. There's our business. Hopefully, we can then get the business done in this first game of the season at home to Leeds United. So, let's get into it and see how Leeds will be lining up at Stamford Bridge. Okay, then. Here is the lineup that Leeds United are going for today at Stamford Bridge. They're going with a 4-3-3 formation with Lucas Perry in goal. A back 4 of Joe Scally, Joe Rodon, Jakabidjo, won the Champions League with me at Udinese on FM24, and Ferland Mendy. Ferland Mendy at Leeds, interesting. A midfield 3 of Eric Martel, Anton Stach and Matthias Svanberg, with Taubi and Louis Barry out on the wings, and Florian Balogun, ex-Arsenal Youth Academy player of course, leading the line. So let's get into this game and confirmation of the Chelsea lineup. Vinicius Junior, Vinny, my boy, looking great up there. Confirmation of the Leeds lineup as well. As of course, no games have been played yet in this season and this competition. I am so excited to use Vinicius Junior, by the way. I don't think you realise how gassed I am that I've signed him. Because you can never sign him. Because normally he just goes to City or fucking... I mean, could you imagine if they had a front 3 of Haaland, Mbappe, Vinny? Oh. As here we go then. The boys leading us out. As Vinicius Junior's first touch in a Chelsea shirt is the pass to Cucurella. We're not on dynamic mode. Thank fuck for that. Oh, I can't wait. Just let me check quickly. Is this all right? Yep. Perfect. As Reece James then with the corner for Chelsea. It's a good delivery. It's cleared, but only as far as Vinicius Junior, who on his debut in his first 10 minutes in a Chelsea shirt, in his first 10 minutes under my management for the first time in 9 years. It's a great first touch, and it's an even better one for the second as he just bends it into the top corner. Vinny kicking off where he left off 9 years ago, 9 games ago. I'm so gassed. Oh, I'm so happy. As Vinicius Junior makes it 1-0 to Chelsea here in the first 10 minutes. as we're going for the title. As Palmer finds Nico Paz, who then finds Cucurella out on this left-hand side. Cucurella with a good delivery. It's punched away by Perry, but only as far as Caicedo. Reece James now with a good delivery to Giovanni Quenda, and it's just over from Quenda. The thing I love about Vinny as well is obviously he can play out wide if necessary. Granted we have Esteval, Ferran Torres that can come on, but if they were injured as well, we could play Vinny out there and then play João Pedro up top, or do you know what I mean? I love having people that can play. I actually prefer wingers up top. I know I said that I want it's funny because I said I wanted a proper number 9, and then I spent 132 million on a winger. I love wingers that can play up top. It's like I had Jamie Barno-Gittins once a couple of years ago, and he was unbelievable as well. I think he won the Ballon d'Or, me. He weren't even like that great. It was when he was at City. So anyway, the first half comes and goes very quickly here, but we do not mind at all, as it is Chelsea 1, Leeds United 0. As Anton Stach finding Svanberg. Taube. Dispossessed by, just fouled really by Cucurella. Cucurella actually didn't dispossess anyone. A Stach with the free kick for Leeds. It's a good delivery. It's away by Schlotterbeck, but only as far as Barry. As Palmer trying to tackle him, and Palmer does really well. Cole Palmer now down this right hand side. Plays Vinicius Junior. It's a great first touch. And Leeds are appealing for an offside here. Has Vinicius Junior got his second of the game? He hasn't. He just made that run a little bit too early, unfortunately. As we don't get to see the replay because this game is broken. Which is just fantastic. Not as convincing of a win as it was last season, where we played Middlesbrough at home in our debut for Chelsea. But we are winning the match, so who actually cares? As I tell you one thing, it has been a boring game. Not a lot has happened at all, really. So this might be a bit of a short video, and we will make some changes. I have put Alan Kennedy, the next Messi, back in the under-18s, as I just think he probably won't play. Let's be real, I was forcing him into the team. I can't play him over Ferran Torres. As Nico Paz is going to make way for João Pedro, which is beautiful that we now have a number 10 that can come off the bench, which is really nice. As that is 4, and we'll bring Giovanni Quenda off. And Ferran Torres will make his debut for Chelsea as well here today. Louis Barry not having a great game for Leeds. Did they pay a lot of money for him? No, they paid 4.5 mil. Fair. As we are into the final 10 minutes here at Stamford Bridge. As Palmer finding Malo Gusto, who goes back to Lavia. Fernandez now finding Schlotterbeck, of course, on his debut as well. Jarrell Hatto. Dispossessed by Scally, but Jarrell Hatto still with the ball. Torres now cutting inside, and Ferran Torres goes for goal. And I tell you what, it's a fantastic save from Lucas Perry in the Leeds goal there. As we only have a couple of minutes more to go in this game. It looks like we're going to the final 3 minutes now of injury time. And yes, we are. As that is the final whistle. It ends here at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea 1, Leeds United 0. Vinicius Junior's debut goal. The difference between the two sides here. And as much as it was only 1-0, we did batter Leeds a little bit there. And I will take a win and a clean sheet to start the season, as Palmer is injured and will be out for a bit. So, when will I return? If I look at I know it's not the same, but I imagine it probably won't be too dissimilar. End of September. Okay, so I think we're going to do Everton at home, and we will do a Champions League game. So we'll do a double header. We'll do the first Champions League game and the closest Premier League game to it. It might be Everton, it could be Sunderland, might even be Man City. We'll do that, and we will be back with that tomorrow. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you are always notified when I upload a video. Don't forget to check out the socials. Links are in the description. I will appreciate it very much if you could drop me a follow on both Twitter and Twitch. Leave a comment down below who you think I should sign going forward, what you think I should do, who you think I should go to maybe next in the Glory Hunter Challenge. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for more Glory Hunter action. I'll see you there. Thank you very much for watching. Peace.